Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to Rytro, where we dive into the latest economic news and break down what it means for you. Today, we're looking at how Russia's war in Ukraine is affecting everyday Russians through the lens of taxation. The Russian government has announced a series of tax increases that will hit Russians hard, all while blaming inflation as the culprit. But let's take a closer look at what's really going on here. First off, the biggest change is an increase to VAT from 20% to 22%, which might seem like a small rise, but when you factor in how this affects prices for everyday items, it becomes a different story altogether. The government claims this will be a short-term price hike that consumers can handle, but history shows us otherwise. Think back to when they froze foreign currency, deposits in banks, and raised utility tariffs. These are just temporary measures designed to mask the real issue. What's really got everyone buzzing is the simplified taxation system being phased out. This means that from 60 million rubles down to 10 million, businesses will have less wiggle room for optimization, which translates into higher prices for those in the service sector. Now, we know what you're thinking, but won't this just push people towards non-cash transactions? Well, it's not quite that simple. Russian practice shows us that tariffs and taxes are going to keep on creeping up, no matter what. And if all that wasn't enough, the Ministry of Finance has one more trick up its sleeve. They're abolishing special privileges for entrepreneurs and insurance premiums across trade, construction, and mining. That's right, folks. This means you'll be footing the bill for increased social contributions on top of already crippling tax rates. But wait, there's more. A closer look at the draft budget reveals some special surprises that will affect certain groups. We're talking higher excise taxes, an increased recycling fee, and a shift towards turnover tax. It's like they're trying to squeeze every last ruble out of the economy. And when you add in the planned increases in electricity prices in 2026, we've got a perfect storm brewing. So what does this mean for Russia's economy? In simple terms, we can expect a strong increase in fiscal pressure starting from 2026, which will lead to further inflation and higher interest rates. This isn't just a matter of interest rates, it affects the entire economic landscape. We're talking about stagnation, folks. Now let's take a look at how Russians are reacting to these plans. They're not happy, and for good reason. In response, deposit interest rates in top Russian banks have risen to 15%. That means there's less room for the CBR to cut interest rates, which essentially locks us into higher inflation. It's a vicious cycle. So here we have it, folks. Every Russian will now be paying for the war in Ukraine from their wallet. It's time to take a closer look at how this is affecting your finances and what you can do about it. We'll keep you updated on any developments, so stay tuned to Rytro for more economic insights like this one.